Shubhoin and Goon in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, freaking believable news about Arsenal. So the first news that's actually hitting us, well, Mikel Arteta says that finally, all the Arsenal fans are falling back in love with Arsenal. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he says before the trip to Bournemouth, here's what he said at the pre-match conference. One of the big things is creating that connecting connection again with fans. We haven't seen them support the team like they did against Chelsea for a long time. It was incredible and was like we were playing at home. I'm so proud they're feeling a bit closer to the team. Well, more details are emerging from Ukraine on Arsenal's bid. Well, Mykola Matvienko on loan from Shakhtar Donetsk, and it looks like the Gunners have offered 4.5 million loan fee for the centre back. This will be followed by 22 million compulsory purchase at the end of the season. Shakhtar would want 30 million pounds fee for Matvienko, and this new offer from Arsenal would reach a total of 26.5 million. That's actually short of what they're actually asking for. But moving on, well, it looks like the Ganashev 1 March fixture has actually rearranged because of the broadcasters. It looks like the game is Arsenal's trip to Southampton on Sunday, March 22nd, which will be shown on Sky Sports, and it kicks off at 4:30 p.m. But moving on, well, Arsenal and Atletico Madrid have actually reached an agreement for Thomas Lemar. But it looks like it could be a loan deal, and the La Liga side want to sign Alexander Lacazette instead, and it looks like that is the biggest reason why they're using Thomas Lemar as a big bait. But moving on, well, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is actually thought his LinkedIn. There's a trend going on wherein certain big celebrities are actually posting the image. Here's what Arsenal actually posted about Aubameyang's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Tinder images. And this is what Alexander Lacazette commented Below it, he sent a series of laughing emojis, and Aubameyang said, "Where's my suit, though?" It's really funny. The banter is always funny when Arsenal is involved. But moving on, well, it looks like Arsenal are actually trying to sign more, because this is what Mikel Arteta said about the positional problems. He said, "We've been looking at different positions since I joined. We lost Callum, and we had other circumstances and injuries in those positions. So it's true at the back we are short, but other positions as well, depending what happens in the market, that we might need to assess. At the moment, I am 50-50, and it looks like a defender is definitely coming to Arsenal. But moving on, well, former Arsenal ace German Pennant was hauled off air by Sky Sports' new bosses on Friday, with fans accusing the ex-Liverpool star of being drunk on live TV. The 37-year-old was seemingly slurring his words and was ignored by fellow panelists during his appearance. And because his performance on air failed to meet our standards, this is what Sky Sports gave the reason. And fans were adamant that he was drunk, with one tweeting, "Is German Pennant drunk on Sky Sports News? Seems a bit off." Another one said, "Sky Sports News are barely speaking to German Pennant. He seemed off when he did answer one or two questions." But moving on, well, as Arsenal icon Nigel Winterburn believes midfielder Granit Xhaka could be an option to play at centre back for the rest of the season. Well, he says, "I think it's obvious that Arsenal do have a lot of problems, particularly at centre half. At the moment, everyone is trying to second guess what Arsenal are going to do. Will they buy a centre half? Will they go for a fullback or a holding midfield player? I've got to say, I thought Xhaka was outstanding when he went to centre half at Stamford Bridge. Maybe there's the option to play him there again and see how things go. But hopefully Socrates will be back soon. Rob Holding too. There is a supply of centre halves, but getting them all fit and keeping them fit is the problem." But moving on, well, it looks like Pablo Mari is heading to London for his Arsenal medical, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, who is Pablo Mari? Hear me out. Pablo Mari will undergo a medical tomorrow in London. The fee is less than 10 million euros. Well, the everything has been agreed between the two clubs. Flamengo will accept Arsenal's proposal for Pablo Mari. Barring any last-minute changes, Pablo Mari will leave Flamengo. Flamengo are in advanced negotiations with centre-back Leo Pereira in order to replace Pablo Mari. Well, it looks like one of the Flamengo fans actually said something about Pablo Mari. He said his strengths are good in the air, weaknesses, not a ball-playing centre-back, extremely slow, poor positioning. Other than that, he's okay. Wow, sounds like Mustafi, doesn't it? But moving on. Well, Arsenal have offered 7 to 8 million euros for Pablo Mari, but Flamengo are demanding 30 million euros, but that's not what they're going to get. And it looks like, the Spanish media has mentioned that Thomas Lemar is close to Arsenal. There's no agreement on personal terms between Arsenal or Lemar or between the two clubs at all. But moving on, well, PSG will definitely sign uh, Matteo De Cilio from Juventus, and in exchange they're going to give Levin Kurzawa to Juventus. Yes, once linked with Arsenal, Levin Kurzawa is definitely going to make a Juventus switch, and PSG want to sign Aubameyang on loan with an option to buy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, people who could afford the likes of Kylian Mbappe and Neymar Jr. will want to buy Aubameyang on loan. Doesn't this sound fishy? Well, any which ways, this is totally confirmed as well that Levin Kurzawa to Juventus has been a done deal. And it looks like Pablo Mari will undergo a medical tomorrow in London. The fee is less than 10 million euros, and Arsenal have pulled off a coup and has definitely signed a centre back. The official news is definitely due, and I'll definitely let you know, guys, about the new Arsenal player official. But these are the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. When you do that, you get two videos about Arsenal every single day. Well, I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.